Well, hey fam, welcome back to the Gilead Gazette, where every week we ask, how many rights can they strip before women need visas to cross state lines? In South Carolina, Republicans decided that pro-life now comes with the death penalty. Their new bill would let the state execute anyone who gets or helps someone get an abortion, including by sending a clinic link, because nothing says love thy neighbor like strap her to old Sparky. And the committee discussing it? All men, naturally. Not to be out-theocratized, the national GOP introduced a bill to end abortion coverage under the Affordable Care Act, even in blue states. So much for states' rights. Apparently, those only apply when a state wants to discriminate, not when it wants to protect its women. They're not building smaller government, they're just building it inside your uterus. In Ohio, voters passed abortion rights last year, and Republicans responded with the She Wins Act, which, spoiler, makes sure she absolutely does not win, forcing 24-hour waiting periods and mandatory misinformation. Meanwhile, in Virginia, the GOP tried to spark outrage by claiming a school counselor helped students get abortions. Turns out it was completely fabricated. They're manufacturing panic faster than Big Pharma makes Viagra. Over at Miss Magazine, Black feminist scholars broke down the pronatalist agenda. Translation: white nationalist baby fever. They want wealthy white women to reproduce for the nation, while criminalizing poor women and women of color for doing the same thing. Same patriarchy, new branding. Make birth rates great again. And if you're wondering who pays the price, pregnant women facing domestic violence. Pregnancy raises a woman's risk of being murdered by 20%, but bans trap victims in forced pregnancies, basically handing abusers state-issued weapons. Apparently, the GOP's idea of family values is keeping the victim and the perp under one roof. All of this proves the obvious. Banning abortion isn't morality. It's authoritarianism in a church dress. The GOP's holy trinity is control, cruelty, and gaslighting, and they call it values. I call it a warning. For real reporting, follow journalists who still tell the truth. People like Jessica Valenti, Aaron Haynes, and Judd Legum. Because corporate media may be owned by billionaires, but our outrage sure as hell isn't. Welcome to the rebellion.